Everybody, Gil here aboard the sailing vessel Dream Chaser, and boats are always about a little bit of maintenance, and today we're going to do some maintenance on the yacht steps. These steps are great. They mount on the side of the boat. As the tide goes up and down, the steps stay parallel, level, and as it moves around, there's 4 wheels on the bottom step that swivel and caster and roll around. But after doing that for a while, there's actually a little bit of a black spot here on the dock, and what happens is the wheels start to wear down. So you can buy new ones at Marquipt, the company that makes these. They're expensive. I can't remember last time I priced them. They were like $75–80 per caster, so figure $300 at least every time. You can also just go buy cheap casters, pop the pin out of them, and then replace the wheels, and that's exactly what we do. They last us about 18 months or so moving around on the dock. So that's what we're going to do, pull the steps off, and let's get them changed. Now, the way I do this is I actually have a line that I run through the top step so I can help hold this up and relieve some pressure. I pull the pins off and I use these 2 lines to slide this out. Yeah, nice fixture stump. To slide this sort of out away from the boat, I lay it down, jump onto the dock, and then adjust it where I need to. There, let 1 pin drop. I'm going to keep my foot on that. The other pin dropped. And we just slide that guy away from the boat a little bit. Yeah, these are down pretty small. They've gotten past the rubber part and into the little hub. I'll show you what they look like. All right, with these laid out, you can go ahead and see what we've got here. I'm just going to go ahead and hold the nut side of this and get these guys pulled right off of here. I haven't bought some clear ones this time. I'm gonna have to put a slightly smaller bolt in it, but the idea was this would not mar up the dock quite as much. And longer than second knuckle in. All right, so I ran to the store. I went ahead and got me a 2.5-inch long bolt. It's 5/16. That's the diameter of the hub of this poly wheel. So we're gonna go ahead and just make sure this fits. If it does fit, then what I'll do is I'll remove the rest of these casters from their housings. They're actually riveted on, and I couldn't find the wheels for sale, but just Harbor Freight had these, so I just want to try them. It's really easy to just run them on a grinder, take that little pivot rivet piece out, and ready to go. So let's get this test fitted. All right, just get this guy popped in here. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go grind the rest of these off the casters and we'll be back. You guys see the size of that sheep's head right there? Just below that stuff floating there. Well, he's a pretty one, look at that. Well, that's a big guy right there. He's probably a good 12 inches or so. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this either, but give me a second. We've got a couple of snook right in here. You see those guys? And they're a good 18 to 24 inches. There's 3 of them sitting right there. So here's these little casters that we said we bought, and you can see it's just a small little like clevis pin they put in it, and then they sort of round the other end over, kind of like a homemade rivet, cheap little things. So what I'm doing is on the grinder, I'm just going to grind this little lip off of here and then use a small pin and punch it down through there, which will pop that off of there, and then I'll throw the metal part away and just save the wheels. That's much easier than trying to remove this whole caster assembly from the actual steps. So let's, I'll zoom in on the grinder, show you what we'll do with these to get them off of there real quick. So the funny thing is I don't even want to take this off the shelf, so I'm just doing it right here.
in the shelf area here.
I'd love to lie to you and tell you there's some sophisticated thing we do next, but it's really not. I lay this thing in here, take a little old rusty screwdriver bit. There we go. There we go. That pin came out. Do the same with this one. And as simple as getting the wheel off of each of these, and then I will be throwing these casters away. I have no use for them, these metal parts. Pick up our wheels and we'll go get these mounted on the yacht steps. All right, back out here, we're gonna pop all these on.
Over here. Yeah, right here. Hey, do me a favor. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more like it, subscribe to the channel and click on that little bell notification so you get notified of new videos. Thanks.
That one. This one. Tighten each of these up real quick. All right, I know you're thinking this look a little loose and there's a lot of play in there. That's all right, I think. We're gonna see how they do, and if they work good, I'll go online and I'll order larger ones for this instead. It's just a matter of flipping this over, climbing up on the boat, and that's not the easy part. I might need Deb to help me out, but we'll give it a shot. Never looks all that graceful getting on here when the stairs aren't on. Now I like to tie these here to give me a little bit of support so that once I'm down here, I can hopefully get my peg. Got that one. I wanted to try to be able to get it. There we go. Got it without you this time. Yeah. So nice to have that versus climbing in the portal. The steps really are nice getting on and off of this thing for sure. But may as well start her up, see how well she starts up. She always does. It's impressive. There we go. I'll start filling the water tank for fresh water. Well, from Gil aboard the sailing vessel Dream Chaser, safe and happy sailing. This is a nice, simple, easy one just to go ahead and replace the casters on the yacht steps. Bye, y'all.